The cost of living in Toronto area is too high. In past few years, it was a tough years for real estate, for homeowners and businesses because of the raising cost, interest rate, and the cost of living in Toronto area. Especially in 2025, with introducing the trade war, it's make harder for everyone. I had challenges with these things as well. As a real estate broker and top producer in the GTA area, I learned so many things. I'm going to share some important things with you. Here are three simple but essential things you can get through this challenging time. The first, you need to keep track of what you earn and how you spend the money. It is important. Track your money step by step, where it's going. Remove immediately all subscription is not useful for your business life, personal life from your credit card. If you track your credit, you can see lots of nonsense subscription over there. It was happened for me. I noticed so many times it's coming from the Amazon and paying from here, there. I noticed it was my son, and some of them is myself, some of them my son. Then I asked them, why you put it here? So remove right away. Think about your tax return. Government is not your partner, but government is there every step you earn the money. You need to be smart for how you fill out the tax return. I know maybe you are not professional, but you need to consult with the professional tax accountant. They know how they have to, match the cost, match the income, and you can save the money from here as well. I was a chartered accountant in back home, but however, here in Canada, I give all my taxes to the professional accountant. So for everything, you need to talk and consult with their own professional. One of the major concern of the home ownership is the mortgage. And this is the major cost of the family income. So it is important which kind of rate you are getting from the bank. Try to get the best rate. Sometimes the fixed rate is better. Sometimes the variable rate is better for you. It depends on your situation and what is the goal of your investment. This is very important. I will talk in details in another video. Why you have two or three cars if you don't need it? Car cost is the insurance, maintenance, and gas. You can reduce cost by public transportation and get rid of the driving and the cost of having the car. You paying 50% of your income or more for rent. So it is better move for the smaller area, a smaller space, or cheaper area to reduce your monthly cost. Share some housing cost with your family. Especially in this country is the immigration country. Immigration, people coming from all over with the family or relative is coming. You can share cost with your family to reduce your cost. Another thing is you can migrate between the province or the cities. For me, example, I moved from the North York in 2016 to a smaller city to the Newmarket. Better city, and no traffic, lower cost. Some of my clients, they moved out another province for Halifax, for Alberta, for Prince Edward. That is another thing. Everywhere of Canada is green. All of us, we love living in Toronto area or maybe in GTA. But there is another option as well. You can consider as a temporary choice. Nobody pushing you to move out to Toronto. But however, there is an option. Maybe for 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 years, maybe you can move another area, temporary. Or some people, and then deciding to permanently living over there. Because cost of living over there is so much cheaper than Toronto. For example, In Montreal, the cost of living is 15% lower than Toronto. Even in Ottawa, you can say between 12 to 15% lower than Toronto. And in another city like Winnipeg, I know it's a cold and nobody wants to go, but however, cost of living is lower, 22% lower than here. But if you don't have to work here, you have a choice, many choice. You can do it. That is kind of option. It's not mandatory. So number 2 is income, how you improve your income. You work hard, but your earning is not enough and sufficient for your life. You may need to change your job, or maybe add the side job, or even start your own business. Think about how you can improve and increase your income. First, when you choose the job, you need to think about the future of this job. What you will be in next 5 years in that job or that position or your income. You need to consider how growth possibility you have in that position. This is first things you need to consider for every job you're choosing. For temporary job or permanently job, you need to think about these things. But if you have a great idea, innovation, something in your mind you think is kind of helpful for the society or the business, maybe you can start your own business. No need to start with the biggest scale. You can start from your own garage, your own basement. Start your business and gradually your business will grow up. Here is the opportunity for growing the business if you know what the people need. For home ownership, for those who have a property with unfinished basement, now is the time maybe to finish the basement and get the more income from the basement apartment. Or even maybe you can share some space of the living space from the main floor, or you have a spare space in property for parking or something else you can use as an extra income. Another thing is you can do sell things you don't need it. All of us, we bought so many things and we don't use it maybe long time. You have a time you can sell it for half a price, for maybe 70%, whatever, or 20%, whatever. You can sell it and somebody at least can use it. It is important to think how you exchanging your time with the money. If you have a passion for something, go for it first. Even if you don't have any expectation of receiving, if you go with your belief and heart, you will be success in that path. But if you just focus it for small things, getting the, for example, minimum payment, or you have a small job, maybe you don't have a opportunity to buy something you needed, or you want to spend, or you have a save for vacation. But if you go for your passion, follow your passion and work on it, the money will follow your passion. So point number 3, be smart with your investment and the saving plan. Try to save as much as you can. Even start with the little money, with $10, $2, $100. Whatever you are able to put it down, you can do it. You know, the Brian Tracy says the difference between poor people and rich people. It says the poor people, they spend the money, whatever left, then they invest the money. But the rich people, they invest the money, whatever left, they will spend. That is the difference with the priority of spending the money. Save even a little, every month. Always think and try to make a passive income through the investment on the real estate, stock, or whatever. When you can't work, your investment work for you. That is the important point. We know the real estate market is slow now. Almost, 3 house selling from 10 house. So there are lots of good opportunity on the market. Now is the buyer advantage to take advantage of this market. Find a good deal with the good price, negotiate it, and even fixing up is better. Buying a fixing up property, you can find older property and do renovation. You can make a value and get a better profit of that property. There is no quick profit for investment. All the home ownership, they bought the property in 3 years ago. Maybe now they are in loss, or maybe in even break. But in 5 years, all of them, they will go over the asking price, and they will improve all, slowing period. So you need to think about the long term for the real estate. Think long. There is no quick profit for the real estate. If you are thinking for 4 or 5 years, you are in the safe side. But if you are thinking maybe 1 year, 2 years, there is no opportunity for 1 year or 2 years profit for the real estate market. For investment property, for living property, choose the property based on what you want to be in next 5 years. Not just only for now or next year. Investment is over 5 years in real estate. If you want to learn more, you can read and watch and YouTube or whatever, how you can save money and have a better investment. You need to learn more. Talk to the people, join the groups, and the people, they sharing their idea, and especially professional people, you will have a better idea. The more you learn, the better decision you can make. Thank you for watching this video and staying with me until end. My name is Omid Mostafavi, real estate broker with Remax Realtor and Omid Real Estate team. I know this is important, and I hope this will useful for you and your business life or personal life. If it is useful for you, you can subscribe and send a link to your friend. If you have something in your mind you want to discuss with me or any comment, please welcome to write it down here.